Hi, everyone. I'm Hanan.
I'm Lina.
And together we are Obnoxiously Pleasant. Welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time here. We are so glad to have you.
Yes, we are.
Let's see today's episode. So Lina and I had been talking when we first started this about how much we want our kids to be involved in this process.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't think I'm ready for them to be on camera, and she's not ready for that either.
Yeah, probably not.
But we did want to have them ask us a series of questions about just in life or in general, or specifically about the podcast.
Yeah, we told them just ask us whatever you want. It can be about anything, something you've never asked us before, but you've always wondered, you were kind of scared or shy to ask.
Exactly.
So we let them.
We let him just, go with it. So Lina collected all these questions. I sent her my son's questions like blindly. I didn't read what he said. And so we're going to be answering them live. That's not
But
fair.
I did promise my son not to look at his.
Yeah.
So he said, especially number 2. I don't know why. So
yeah, but I told him, and I asked my son, he said, these questions are addressed to both of you guys. And I said, okay, that's good to know.
Okay. He had a couple good ones.
Yeah.
Okay. But I like that you don't know.
No.
This is good.
I don't know. I'm ready. I'm excited.
All right. So who are we going to start out with?
Let's start off with Raya.
Raya, okay.
That's Lina's daughter.
Raya, by the way.
Yeah.
We gave him a due date and time, and she handed it in.
She's responsible.
When she was supposed to hand it in. Yes.
So she turned it in on time, unlike the boys.
Yeah. Like yesterday, Baddie sent me his at 12 a.m. Or this morning, actually.
That's by COB, as I like to call it, by close of business.
Yes.
The day is over.
Exactly. All right. So
we're going to start off with hers first, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm going to pick one from each one. We don't want to.
That's cool. She has hers like addressed to each person. And it's written by hand and stuff.
Yes. So
some of them are to both.
So I'm going to kind of combine 2 questions she had for you. So Raya's first, we're going to go with Raya first.
Yeah. Because she's the responsible one, so she gets to go first.
Yeah, since Raya's responsible, we're going to go with her first. The others are responsible. I feel like we're hating on them.
No,
now.
They're fine. She just is like, when you give her something, she just like does it when she's supposed to. She doesn't procrastinate. It's just her personality.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm going to combine 2 of her questions into one. So her first question is, what products get rid of puffy, frizzy hair? And she had another question for you where she said, how do you know so much about beauty products?
Oh, wow. I love that question from her. So what products get rid of puffy and frizzy hair? Usually I tell people if you have puffy and frizzy hair, it's probably because it's supposed to be curly and you're straightening it. So it's
no, she's not. Definitely not.
No. Yeah. But it's just, it could, there's a lot of reasons, right? So like what you have to first figure out, like, why is your hair frizzy? So that's what I would tell her. But you have to figure out, why is your hair frizzy? Is it dry? Are you maybe washing it every day? You're not supposed to wash hair every day, especially as your hair gets longer.
Well, she has been going to the pool a lot.
That's probably why it's dry and frizzy, my friend. But you probably just need a good leave-in conditioner before you hit the pool. Usually that helps a lot with the chlorine and the harsh chemicals, like not penetrating your hair shaft. So I would probably do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I would, and I'll send you some recommendations. I'm going to text you some recommendations.
Yeah, because she's like, when I go back to school, I want to let my hair down, but I don't want it to be like all over the place.
It's hard because like when you let your hair down, you're fighting with like natural elements. So that becomes very difficult. But to get rid of, as she says, puffy or frizzy hair, that has a lot to do with your in-shower routine and your post-shower routine. So we can talk through that. But really quickly, for frizzy hair, the best thing to do is to probably figure out like what's causing the frizz. Sometimes it's anything from, like I said, the elements outside, like nature, to maybe what if you have like hard water, or if, it could be that you yourself are not drinking enough water. That's the other thing. But the best thing to do is to buy products that work for your hair. So like if your hair is frizzy, but your scalp is balanced being like it's not too dry and it's not too oily, you probably need to leave your conditioner on in the shower a little bit longer. And you probably need to make sure that you actually are using an in-shower brush to brush through your hair.
That's a lot of details.
Yeah, make sure that it gets to the end. Yeah. And then when you leave the shower, you probably need a good leave-in conditioner, something that is not going to weigh your hair down.
She has that. Because we spoke to you about this before, but now she has. I think I'm just going to let her FaceTime you.
Yeah, I think she just needs like,
because I have no idea. Like this is not my area.
And then for beauty products, it's just something that I'm interested in. So I'm always constantly reading, ingredients and what different ingredients go, do together. And for the most part, I always say like with beauty, it's kind of like skincare. It's like the stuff that you eat. If you're wearing it on your face all day, you at least should know what's in there, right? So why do I know so much? Probably because I'm very interested in beauty products in general. But I'm also more interested in figuring out how they're actually manufactured and made and where and how. And so that's why.
Okay. So we're going to go with one of Omar's now, which is Hanan's son. So one of his questions was, what is your favorite singer and favorite song?
I can't answer that. Why don't you start? Because I have so many.
Well, I mean, it's hard to pick a specific person, but my favorite band is definitely Pink Floyd.
And your favorite song is not Wayne Aramallah.
You see the hate? You see the hate I'm getting? That was really good. That was good. No, it's not. I mean, I love Wayne Aramallah. I love Palestinian music, but you just ruined my train of thought completely. Thank you.
I always do this to her. Always.
Look at me like taking your son's question seriously and trying to like actually respond to him. Anyway, my favorite band, I'm not even gonna look at you. My favorite band, Omar, is Pink Floyd, and my favorite song for them is it's called Time. But I just don't listen to country music. I'm sorry. Everything is good. I'm good with everything except country.
I love all music.
You love country music?
I didn't even say love is a really strong word. There's some country music songs that I really like, but as a genre, is it my favorite? No. But I can't pick one song and say, oh, that's my favorite song of all time, because if you know me, every time a song comes out, I'm like, oh my God, this is my jam. I love this song. So
yeah, she sings a lot too.
Yeah, I don't know if I have one song that I really love, or an era or a band or anything. I love everything. So yeah, I love music in general. So that's
but it's hard. It's hard to answer that question. But anyway, so now we're gonna get one from Baddie,
who's her son.
My son. He says, for Khalto Hanan, what are your political views? Where do you think you are on the political compass?
Well, that question, let's see, where am I political? So when somebody asks me what's your political views, I always say I'm a human first and foremost. That's what I care about more than anything
else. Know what he's going to say to that, right? When he watches this, he's going to be like, that's a liberal response.
It is a liberal response, and that's okay. I'm a little bit, yes, I'm liberal. I can feel free saying that, but no, I'm a human first and foremost before anything. So for me, if an issue, if there's whatever the issue may be, right? Whether it is like foreign, whether it is like domestic, if it has to deal with people, I will always look at, the human suffering or the human aspect of something before I make any decision about how I feel about something. But that's my answer in short. Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I mean, he already knows my political views, but yeah, I'm definitely not. Like, I think I like your response, but I'm definitely not. How do I even say that? Like, yeah, I think I lean more liberal.
You're liberal.
Yeah, definitely.
She's liberal.
I just don't want to upset anybody.
It's okay. You're not upsetting anybody, but it's like, I don't, here's the thing, right? I don't align myself with anybody.
Yeah, and it's not for every single situation either. Like we're not like part of the herd just agreeing with like we have different, sometimes depending on the issue or the situation, my views may be a little bit different.
Exactly. No, but like I said, first and foremost, I'm a human. And if something like if there's something that's happening in the world that is a transgression against people or against humanity, you can count on me to be against that.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I think we're in agreement for that one. I
think that's a great question. He said for mama. Okay.
Yeah. For mama.
Do you prefer Lana or Lina? And for you guys don't know this, but Lina has two names. Okay. She's a double agent.
No, I'm not.
She basically, I met her. Her name was Lina.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Lina on everything. And then I meet her family. They're like, Lana. I was like, who are they calling?
Lana. I have two beautiful names. His question is, do you prefer Lana or Lina? And I think I like both. I like being able to use both. Yes. It's hard to pick because this entire time, Lina has been used in like a professional setting. What are you laughing at?
You didn't see my face. I was like,
you're just mad because you don't have two names.
I have three.
It's okay. You have three.
My name is Hanan. I have a middle name. I have a last name.
No, that doesn't count. So the reason I have two different names is because there was a typo. And when you're the youngest out of 6 kids, by the time you're around, it just doesn't matter.
Just like, we're not going to fix this.
We're not going to go back. It's okay. We'll call her Lana at home. they can call her Lina. It's not
professionally,
a big deal,
Basically, Lina was like she said, the youngest of 6 kids. Somebody made a typo. They're like, we do not have time to go back and fix this with public record.
Exactly.
So she's just going to be Lina. And since we left the name Lana, we're just going to call her that.
Yeah. So now I have 2 names.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
Okay, let me get one from Raya. Hold on 1 second.
Her questions are so they're great, and they're
she used her note. Her pen.
No, I love this. She's asked a question to Lina. She said, "What is your favorite thing about yourself?"
My favorite thing about myself, I mean, physically.
Oh my god.
Or like my personality.
She said your favorite thing about yourself. She didn't specify.
Physically would probably have to be my neck.
What?
Yeah, I like my neck.
Response. That's like me saying my favorite physical thing about myself. My pinky. It's beautiful.
Like necks are the shit. What are you talking about? What do you want me to say?
I didn't say my eyes, my smile.
Oh my god.
My behind.
I like my neck. What's wrong with liking my neck? Are you staying? Are you serious? What? I'm saying it like with
literally being like my baby.
What? You didn't expect that, huh?
No. What a weird ass answer.
And I was so serious about it.
I support you in your love of your neck.
No, but I like the fact that in terms of personality, I'm going to answer that. In terms of personality, I think I like my determination.
Yes.
Yes. She can't.
I guess you have to have a good neck to be determined.
That's true. Because if you don't have a good neck, your head just doesn't have a good.
It just bobbles everywhere.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to bleep that one out.
Okay, let me just recenter myself here.
Last time it was me freaking out, and now it's you.
I just didn't expect that answer.
Okay, let's do one for you. What do you do in your free time? This is from Raya.
I don't have any free time.
Yeah.
I wish I did. But when I have free time, when the rare occasion that I have free time, I usually like to do something for myself, like get a massage or get a manicure, pedicure, or something like where I feel like I'm treating myself. But free time is like few and far in between. It's this weird like enigma that happens every once in a blue moon. Anyways.
Okay, so one of Omar's questions was, okay, we have to move on from that.
Sorry.
You have to just like suppress that right now. You okay?
Okay, right.
You're good?
Mm-hmm.
My neck.
I can't.
Oh my god, okay.
What a random thing. Okay, go ahead.
Dude, necks are the shit. I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
no, you're right. Necks are very important.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, necks are very important. You don't have any wrinkles.
She's making me feel
no, I think it's great.
Good about myself.
People
right now.
pay a lot of money to like fill those lines and
exactly.
Yeah, no, you're good.
So Ahmad asks, one of his questions says, "What's your favorite family vacation?"
What's my favorite? Anywhere with a beach. He knows that.
Okay.
Anywhere with a beach. Anywhere like.
But do you have a specific time or vacation or moment where you guys went away as a family that you like the most?
Honestly, I love all of our family vacations. I'm not gonna lie. I do. I enjoy them. But for me, I definitely love a beach vacation more than any other vacation that we do. For me, I don't feel like it's summer unless I have sand between my toes.
I'm okay. Yeah, I can do the beach, but it's not like my favorite place.
No, I love the beach.
I mean,
love any beach.
Yeah.
Any beach.
I mean, it's nice, but yeah, like I think for me, my favorite family vacation was when we went to Disney.
Oh yeah.
The kids loved it. We had a great time. I mean, it was a whole like ordeal.
Yeah.
But
we haven't been to Disney yet. We need to do that.
Yeah, we need to go.
We need to do Disney.
We should go together.
We should do that together.
Yeah.
I just don't. Disney is like.
Hanan, we can treat Disney the way we treat this podcast. I do all the work and the planning.
And I just show up.
And then you can just show up. How about that?
There you go.
Okay, let's see. Now, let's go back to Raya. So she asks me, what would you be if you weren't a producer / journalist? I don't know. Because literally since I was 13 years old, that's what I wanted to do.
With your life?
Yeah. I've always wanted to be a journalist.
I'd be a millionaire. How? Don't ask
me.
That
doesn't count.
But that's what I want to be.
No, what would you do if you weren't doing what you're doing now?
Well,
come on.
What do I really want to do? Oh my God, I would be an Egyptologist.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I love that. I love history. Maybe not just an Egypt, like an archaeologist. I would love to have that job.
I can see you doing that.
I would
Definitely.
love that.
I can see you doing that.
Specifically Egyptology. God, I love ancient history. I'm always amazed when I stop to think like, oh, people walked these same steps like thousands of years before us. I'm always humbled by that. Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, Raya. It's tough for me to answer that question. I mean, I don't think I'd want to be a doctor or anything like that because it just requires too much school.
Yeah, it's very stressful.
Yeah. All right. So Baddie is asking, Goodfellas or The Godfather?
The Godfather.
I don't think you can pick, Baddie. Those are two very different movies. Okay, they're both excellent, but they're just it's just different.
The Godfather.
Yeah, The Godfather is a classic movie. It's one of the top, I think, 3 movies in the history of time.
Yeah, like I think of all time.
But I think The Godfather is more about family. And it's also fiction. It's not based on a true story. But the Goodfellas, I think, kind of shows you like the ugliness. I mean, you see that in The Godfather, but the ugliness of the mob, you see that more in Goodfellas, I think.
Yeah.
And whereas the first movie, Godfather, it's more about family and it's about the boss and how he's dealing with it. But in terms of Goodfellas, I mean, I love both. I love both movies. Those are like classic movies I love, but they're just very different. For me, I can't pick which one is better.
Oh, I would pick The Godfather.
I mean, it's just two different styles of movies, though.
I'd still pick The Godfather.
I mean, The Godfather. I think if I had to pick, it would have to be Godfather.
Yeah,
definitely.
No contest. Ooh. Before I forget, this little bracelet. Oh, thanks, Raya. She made us matching bracelets, and she has one too. Purple. They're super cute, and they actually fit really nice, and they're beaded well, and so maybe we'll put her into business. These are super cute.
Yeah, they are.
Anyways,
all right. Let's see. Now we go back to Omar.
These are fun questions, guys. Good job.
Yeah. Let's see. Which one do you see something that's sticking out at you?
What is your biggest fear?
Yeah, what's your biggest fear, Hanan?
Something happening to one of my kids, to one of you guys. Yes. That's my biggest fear.
That's absolutely me too.
That's it.
Yeah. And then let's go to Raya. Hanan, what made you become friends with my mom? Be specific, she says.
Be specific. What made you become friends with my mom? Oh my gosh, that was ages ago. But I don't know. We just had a good time when we hung out. And to me, that's the best thing ever is when you spend time with somebody and you have a good time when you hang out and it's like not dramatic.
Yeah, my reason is because I liked her hair.
That's it. She didn't like anything else about me except my hair.
No, she's amazing.
No, honestly, when we were in college, she was just nice. She was chill. She didn't have a lot
of
the drama that we had at that age. But yeah, I would say like it's just easy when it's a relationship. It's easy to sustain. You just kind of figure it out when you first get into it. Mm-hmm. You really do.
So she was at the bottom here. This is for both of us. She's like, can you guys tell the viewers about your Cracker Barrel story and experiences?
Oh my
Because I told her about that one time.
Oh my god.
Because I think we had 0 options, right? We
had 0 options.
It was the only one.
We were on our way to North Carolina. Okay. And if anybody knows me, they know how much I loathe road trips. I absolutely hate road trips. I hate being in a car 4 hours, more than 4 hours in any direction.
But it wasn't more than 4 hours.
No, it was 5, which is fine. Whatever. It's okay. It's not a big deal. And we did it for a good cause, right? Yes. We were out to see Dana. We had gone down to see Dana. And it's totally fine, but we were both hungry. We both needed to pee.
I think we had work. We were working that day, and that's why we finished.
We finished work and
then
left.
we drove. Exactly. So we didn't even have time to take care of that stuff.
And we just started driving.
Yeah.
And so somewhere in like the depths of Virginia, as I like to say, like as in like, because like we live in Northern Virginia, and it's so different. that's an annex, right? Like anything below the Richmond, like even Richmond, shoot.
Yeah.
Like anything below Stafford going south is just, you have now hit the South. So we were somewhere in the depths of Virginia. I don't even remember what the city was called.
I don't know. It was
we found a Cracker Barrel. And
I was good.
I was not.
Yeah.
I was not well. It's not my, first of all, I'm brown.
Yeah. So the thing, I think what I was telling her is the looks we were getting. The looks we were getting is, first of all, it's like they were looking at us like, okay, these guys are Northerners.
Yeah, that's number one. And then the second look was, what's that white girl doing with that brown girl?
Like, why are you hanging out with this this brown girl?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, and then we just kept getting stared at the entire time. And I don't understand.
Even by the waitress, by the patrons. I was like, well, this is an awful experience. But yeah, whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah. But so she wanted us to share that story.
About Cracker Barrel.
Because she thought it was amusing.
Well, I'm glad somebody found joy in it.
Yeah. Okay.
What's your favorite genre of music? That's kind of.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see. Oh, yeah.
But that's kind of like my favorite song. I don't have one.
She doesn't have one. I mean, if you had to pick, what would it be?
I don't know. That's so
you
hard.
have to pick.
I have to pick
one. That's it. If you can, if there's one type of music or genre of music that you can't, you can only pick one, which one would it be?
I guess it would be pop music from all different eras. No.
Rock.
No.
I mean, I love 90s hip hop and rap.
I love everything. This is very difficult. I will not
answer this question. Yeah. She's not going to answer.
I will not pick.
It's tough.
I will not answer. It's tough for me. I love so many different kinds. It's like so much different music.
Yeah.
And all kinds of different stuff.
I mean, he's asking us this, and this is the same kid that listens to Johnny Cash and Whitney Houston.
And yeah, I love Whitney Houston.
Yeah. We'll do one more from each. Ahmad. He says, what's your favorite brand of shoes and why?
What's my favorite brand of shoes? Again, shoes to me is like music. I can't. I love shoes. I have like a bajillion pairs of shoes. If a bajillion was a number, that's the number of shoes I own.
No, but let's be specific. Are you talking about like high heels, like formal wear, or like sneakers?
So if I'm going to pick a sneaker brand, it's also hard for me, but like I love Nike sneakers. Nike
I have
sneakers
to agree. We're
phenomenal.
Right there.
Yeah, Nike sneakers are phenomenal. And it's specifically one kind, which is the Flyknits. Those are amazing because they feel like a glove. They're amazing.
I like
and
all
their
stuff.
Yeah, I also like the Adidas Ultra Boost. So I don't know. For me, shoes are like music. They're a mood. They're a vibe. It's how are you feeling? That's what determines your shoe option. Also, sometimes practicality. Like, it depends on where you're going. But I appreciate all kinds of shoes. I don't wear high heels as much as I used to because, old lady knees. But yeah. But I would say probably if I had to pick, probably Nikes.
Nikes for me too. Yeah, Omar. That's it.
Him
okay.
Too.
Yeah. So let's see one more from.
Let's pick a good one. Oh, I love this.
Which one?
What are some things you both love doing?
Oh, reading. When I have the time.
I wish I had more time to read. I do enjoy reading, but I wish I had more time to read.
Reading, definitely.
Yeah, I would say, I don't say like, I don't know, but honestly, I love doing nothing. That's what I love the most.
That's always, that's always.
Doing nothing.
Yes, that's always good because we never get to do that.
Like to just have a moment of nothingness is actually kind of nice. To not have to like answer a call or answer an email or pick up someone, drop off someone, doing nothing. That's what I love to do.
Yep.
So yeah,
I think we're good.
This was really nice, guys.
Yes,
Thank you.
Was.
I love this.
We should do this again like next season.
I think so too. Yeah, I think so too. I agree.
Yeah.
And thank you. This was a great way for them to participate.
Yes.
Without them actually being here.
Yeah. And if you guys have any questions for us,
we'd love to do that. That would be amazing.
We'll answer your questions for you guys.
All right. Well, I think this wraps it up.
That's it.
Thank you guys. Now you know a little bit more about us too. And about the kids.
Yes. Until next time.
All right. Thanks guys. We'll see you next episode.
Bye.